What's going on, buddy? Crypto Kitty coming again with another video, guys. In this one, we're going to be covering Sei Network, specifically my price prediction. Where do I see this price going in the future? Going to be diving into what the token is, the tokenomics. If you want to skip ahead just to my price prediction, go ahead to this timestamp. But without further ado, let's get into it. So layer one, built specifically for exchanges. As you can see, this transaction finality is around 380 milliseconds, 20,000 orders per second, 100 million plus testnet transactions. What this is telling me is this is a lot of kind of projected speeds based on testing, but not a lot of, organic usage and adoption quite yet, which is fine. It's still a new protocol. Some solid backings with Coinbase, but these starts to get a little bit dicey here when they're claiming to be twice as fast as Solana. But who knows? Only time will tell if they can really back up these claims. And I'm rooting for them. Obviously, I do have some holdings of Sei, full disclosure. One thing I did love is that this kind of infrastructure is built great for exchanges of any kind. So that can be NFTs, that can be gaming specifically. I think it's really going to find a nice niche in gaming. Working with projects like Step In Early, Yield Guild Games is great. I don't think these ones are going to be around for the long term, but what Sei Network is getting is a lot of practice with handling marketplaces like this. And what you're going to see is one day this rare sword, this rare artifact in some game is going to be tokenized, and Sei might be the layer one lucky enough to be handling that transaction and to put a real world value on that, taking a small gas fee. The SEI token can be used to pay gas fees, which is great. Sei will be used to pay gas fees on the network. The only thing I don't like is that validators could opt to accept other IBC tokens for gas, but it has to be approved by governance. So obviously, governance is going to be controlled by the people holding the token. If you're holding the token, you want the price to do well. For the price to do well, you want it to have utility, and that utility is going to come from the gas fees, of course. So let's hope that they don't allow any other tokens to be used to pay the gas fees for now. But yeah, moving forward, just wanted to get a little bit into the total distribution for Sei. It's around 23%. There is some untracked here, which is a little bit of a red, or some would say yellow flag, because maybe CryptoRank.io just doesn't have that data for whatever reason. I will say the next unlocks are right here published, 1.25% of total supply all the way through, I believe it is, August right here. That's going to be 2.2%. Not financial advice. I think this is a great time to sell around this period. What this is telling me is that they're going to want to keep this price up, guys, because the people that are going to have the most control over this price are also the people that are going to be receiving, $74 million of this token for the coming months. So if you were holding this token, just think logically, do you want the price to just dip down and get crushed right now, or do you want to slowly start selling your holdings, keep working on the project? And like you can see, the team in 5 to 6 years can get another unlock. So, these are somewhat green flags. I do wish this number was actually higher because that would have more incentives at the back end versus the front end. Where they're unlocking way too much early on, in my opinion. But this is still fine. Gives them some incentive to keep working on it. Gives you some security as an investor to know that the people behind it are going to benefit from continuing to put effort into the project. So that's good, I suppose. And also the price is going to keep being propped up the longer that these unlocks continue. So that's kind of another green flag as an investor. But like I said, I'd really like to get out around this kind of August time frame before they really start to rain down. I think a lot of cryptos are going to face some struggles around that month specifically, following the Bitcoin halving and everything. So is this a good investment right now? It's risky. This thing could dump, to 35 cents and test those levels any day. But at the same time, I could easily see this one retesting $1. I think that's honestly, I would be shocked if it doesn't see $1 in 2024. And like I said, by August, this thing could easily run to $10-20 billion market cap, easily seeing new all-time highs, $3, $5, maybe even scratching double digits at $10. Like I said, it's a legitimate network, legitimate team, partners. Coinbase Ventures, obviously a great sign. Solid listings across the board, and a relatively decent unlock distribution. So, this one is, relatively a solid investment. Like I said, I do have holdings of it, so that kind of tells you all you need to know. But yeah, so that's basically going to do it for Sei. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments. That's just kind of a quick overview of what's going on with this token. And yeah, let me know if you're holding it, where you think the price is going to go. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.